Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I have a Daiso haul. I know a lot of you guys do not have a Daiso in your area, but you can definitely check out Temu. I know that they have similar items. Now, Daiso is based out of Japan, and as you know, Temu is based out of China. So it's not exactly the same, but I'm pretty sure you could find similar items on Temu's website. But Daiso is kind of like a dollar store. Even though there are no dollar stores anymore, everything has just gone up so much. So sorry about the noise, my son's pulling out his toys. Um, but you know, everything is just going up in price. So at Daiso, when I first started shopping there, I used to only spend $1.50 on the lowest priced items. Now, today, they are $2.25. Throughout the store, it does go up in price just like everywhere else now. I mean, even the Dollar Tree, as you know, there's just a variety of prices on items. So it starts at $2.25. It goes up into the 20s at Daiso now. But starting off with this, I got it for my son. It is a little mug. He literally likes to drink a cup of almond milk before bed. So I got him this, and it's the cutest thing because when you drink it, when you tilt the cup upward, you can see the dog's face, like his little snout, his nose, and it's just adorable. My son and daughter both had cat ones, but my son's broke. So he chose to get this little dog one, and it does say coffee with me, but that's okay. But I just thought it was really cute. He picked it out. He loves it. So we went ahead and got that for him. I'll show the household items with you first, and then I'll go into the crafting items. I also went ahead and picked up this laundry net. It's for washing 2 bras at once. I needed to find something like this for myself and my daughter, and this was $2.25. So it's this little bag. I did not think $2.25 was bad because you know if you put your bras in the washing machine, they sometimes like get deformed and all kinds of crazy happens. So you would just put them in here. You can only put 2 at a time just to make sure that it cleans correctly, but you see how it has like this hard plastic like framing in there just to kind of keep it formed so it does not bend your bras, especially if you have wires or pads or something like that. So I don't know. So I grabbed this. If I like the way it works, I'll probably grab some more. The next thing I got for the house was this little silicone mug cover, and I grabbed this specifically for my coffee. Whenever I have hot coffee in the morning, that's usually what I drink when I do my Bible study. It gets so cold so fast. I think it's because my husband likes to freeze me in the house. It's like 69 degrees in the house. So, I mean, my coffee thinks it's in the refrigerator. So it always tends to get cold before I drink it. So I was just hoping maybe that using this will help keep the heat in. This is the little silicone cap. It has that little knob on the top, but you just set it right over your coffee cup and it's supposed to keep the heat in. So with this, what's really cool is if you stick it on, you know, straight, obviously, it's like suctioned on there. It's hard to pull off. So when you need to drink out of it, you would just lift it and drink it like that. But you can't pull it from the top. It just suctions in, which is really cool. So I got that. I'm hoping it works. So my daughter wanted a spoon specifically for her soup. They are calling this a curry spoon, but I honestly think this, uh-oh, wrong way. I honestly think that this will be perfect for her to eat her soup with. So I thought that that was kind of fun. So I went ahead and grabbed this for her. My son really wants to learn how to eat with chopsticks, and we've had some of these in the past. This is what my daughter started with, but they're like little training children chopsticks. You guys, I'm not even gonna lie, I have the hardest time eating with chopsticks. But this is the one that he chose. He chose the one with the calico. But it has a place for you to place your thumb, and then see, I can't even do it with this. Maybe because it's too small. This is to help with holding the grip. See, I have a hard time even with these, but I thought that that was kind of cool. He picked out this one specifically. So I'll put that aside so I can wash it for him. All of the items I've shared, and I think this whole haul is only $2.25 each. I also went ahead and grabbed this little, or it's actually a large rice scoop. That's what I'm going to use it for, my rice maker. I always make rice. I make it for Salem's Food. My husband eats a lot of rice. I love rice. So we have this one. What's that for? Place and measure. Oh, that's a measuring spoon. It's a rice paddle, sauteing, or cutting. Oh, wow, you could cut like noodles and stuff with that. Anything soft. It says, it's a masher. That's supposed to be a masher. And then measuring spoon. It says a teaspoon, a half a teaspoon. But that looks like a whole teaspoon. I'll have to measure with my actual measuring spoons and then see what that is specifically. But I thought that this was nice. $2.25, that's a nice rice spoon. That's what I'm going to use it for. I think that's perfect. All right. I think that that was the last thing for the house. The other things that I went ahead and picked up, these are all for crafting. They're going to be for my junk journaling. But I went ahead and picked up these plastic card rings, and these are really cool for binding, or you can make dangles off of them. I mean, get creative.
Head back?
Yeah.
Like it's 10 times harder than you think. Remember how hard it was?
Yeah. They come with pink, purple, and blue. And they came with how many? 16. It says that they are 15 mm's or 0.59 inches. And they have these two little holes with the little, I don't know, pegs for them to go into so you can lock them. Aren't those cute though? So I went ahead and grabbed this. I also went ahead and grabbed the larger ones, and these come with 12. And they're 28 mm's, 1.10 inches. Isaiah's playing with his whoopee cushion from the Dollar Tree, so don't mind the noise. It's hard to keep the kids quiet, you know, when I'm doing videos. I like to do them at night or more towards the evening because that's when they're chilling. They're like in their rooms or in my room hanging out watching movies and stuff like that. But, you know, it's the weekend. It is the middle of the day. And, you know, I don't want to tell them to be quiet so I could film. I feel weird. But these are the rings, same colors, but you can see the different size. So there is quite a difference. And then it has the same things where you just lock them in like that. They're not heavy at all. They are plastic, like I said. They're like a hard plastic, but they are like a stretchy, not stretchy, movable plastic. You know, they're not super hard to where it's hard to bend them. Is this the right? Yeah. You know what you could even use these for is binding. If you want to do a little junk journal, this would be kind of cool to use for the binding, and so would these. So I thought that this was so cool. It's a bendable ruler. But isn't this fun? It's not bendable, you guys. It's a foldable. What in the world? You know, sometimes I'm like, Elizabeth, what in the world are you talking about? Don't measure your progress using someone else's ruler. That's funny. Okay, so you can bend it and fold it, and you know, if you need a small ruler, there you go. If you need a longer one, there you go. It's very compact. You can travel with it. You can stick it in a bag. Perfect for your kids for school. This would fit perfectly in a pencil box. That actually is really cool. I don't know how easy it will be to, like, you know, use it. Oh, you know what? These only have centimeters on them. That's actually not the greatest because, I mean, they're going to need inches too. So, I don't know. I like this. I'll use this in my craft room. I'll ask the kids if they want it, but I don't think they'll want it because it's only in centimeters. So, I'll find out though. Then I went ahead and I picked up this little Mickey punch. How fun will it be to do shaker cards for my Mickey junk journals or Disney junk journals or the kits that I'm going to put together to do little confettis with that. It could either go into shaker cards. I mean, I don't know. Look at how cute that is though. I'm like, I have to get this. So I went ahead and grabbed this. I can always use the packaging. That is for sure. But I think that this is my last haul. that I'm going to be purchasing Disney and all that stuff with, and I'm just going to start putting my kits together. I have some really exciting things coming. I've just been waiting until I felt like I had enough. And I have a lot of stuff that I purchased at like thrift stores and garage sales and stuff like that. And they're vintage and they're going to be going in the kits as well. So that's going to be really fun. If you guys have been on my channel, you know I talked about buying too many like box cutters and little scissors. Like this is the last one I got from Dollar General. I have a problem, okay? But when I saw this little pot of honey, it made me think of guess who? Winnie the Pooh. I mean, that doesn't look like Winnie the Pooh, but I kind of think that's what they were aiming for. But look at how, oh my gosh, it's a magnet. Oh, I could put this right on my desk, you guys. I have metal bars on my desk, but look at how cute these little scissors are. And they're so handy, especially if you're working somewhere where you have metal that you can just stick this on. Like a little file cabinet next to you. I mean, obviously, if you don't have young kids, that will grab them and hurt themselves or something on accident, but I love this. I'm putting it on my desk now. So now you'll probably see those and less of these. So yes, I grabbed those. Probably didn't need to, but I did. All right, the next thing I wanted to share are these. These really caught my eye. They are thick holographic sleeves for trading cards, but I'm not using them for trading cards. I'm using these for junk journals. But if you're a collector or your kids collect cards and you want to get them something for a holiday and you wanted to get them cards, you can definitely buy these. These would be a perfect stocking stuffer for somebody who collects cards. But how cute are those? Hold on, I want to show you something. Okay, for instance, I picked up these cards. These are some cards that I got. They are vintage Mickey Mouse cards. Okay, so this is Goofy. This is from, I forget, I think the 80s. Are these going to fit? They might not fit. Oh, they don't fit. Well, I guess what I can do is slice one side open and then slide it in like that. Because it looks like it should fit, but they're not. Let me see if it's just, you know, me doing it wrong. I don't think so. I mean, okay, there we go. But yeah, they're a little too snug. Now, if you're not a collector of like, you know, vintage cards and you just want this in there because it's a vintage card and you want it in your junk journal, you can definitely cut this back and stick it in here. But aren't these adorable, you guys? I know this is not like a vintage haul, but like I have a lot of them. So these are definitely going in my packs, and these are not cheap to get on like online. So I also picked up this little trading card container from Daiso as well. This was only $2.25. It came with two. Now this is a little bit smaller, you can see. So now, I mean, it's kind of making sense that these are small too, because these are probably the same size that they go off of. So I kind of had to put them in diagonally, but these are such great little storages for crafting. So I wanted to share that as well. Another thing I went ahead and picked up are these little sets. These are called Coloring Mini Letter Pad and Envelope Sets. So I got them in like these neutral colors. Looks like it's a set of 4. So it comes with these little envelopes and then these little papers. And I'm pretty sure it's 2 papers per envelope. That's usually how they do these ones. Yeah. So they have 8 sheets of paper and then the 4 envelopes. But just keep in mind that these are very thin. Like you can see my hand, they're very thin paper. It's like copy paper, basically. I mean, maybe even a little lighter than that. But I mean, they're perfect to go into one of these envelopes, and you don't want it to be super bulky. I mean, all my junk journals are bulky, but easier said than done, right? But these are really cute. So I went ahead and grabbed those. I am a sucker for envelopes and like little pockets and stuff. I'm a sucker for everything, you guys. Let's not lie here. Then I went ahead and grabbed this one. It's basically the same thing, just these are the color choices that come in this specific pack. So it's the same as this. I also went ahead, I love Winnie the Pooh. If you're new here, you'll probably hear me say that quite a bit on the channel. Oh, uh-oh, hold on. Let me get my Winnie the Pooh scissors. They're so tiny. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just put them back in the little pot. Okay, so I grabbed these because they're adorable. And I want them for my Winnie the Pooh junk journal that I'm going to do for myself. I'll probably put like a little kit together. So to sell, because I don't know, maybe there's more of you. I know one of you guys said that you loved Winnie the Pooh, but I don't know how many people out there really do. So what you see is Winnie and Piglet with the flowers. Then on the back is where you have the pattern. So that's pretty fun. And I've used bags like this in my junk journals quite a few times, and they've worked out really well. I haven't had any problems. So that's for my Winnie the Pooh. Speaking of Winnie the Pooh, I also picked up these. These are actually magnets. So you just punch these out and you can use them as magnets. But me, I'll be putting them in junk journals. I thought that those were fun. I'll probably turn them into tags because those are really cute. I'm not going to take them out of the container or the packaging because you guys could tell what it is. And then I went ahead, I saw this. How cool is this material? Well, it's not material. They call it, what is this, like a yarn? Yes, it's yarn. Blossom. Nemophilia. So we have the blues. It shows it right here. I mean, you guys can obviously see it. So it's just going to go from one color to the next, right? Very pretty. And then I had to pick up this color because I love purple. So I thought that those were very pretty. So I grabbed these, and these, how long is this? I don't know how long it is. And it's in Japanese, so it's hard to read it. So, well, for me, it's impossible. It's not hard. It's impossible for me. I wish I could read it. That would be pretty awesome. Okay, so I also saw this little mini letter set. Now, Daiso has the cutest stationery and crafting supplies and paper supplies. It's just when you get into the stationery, as you guys saw, like with these, this is $2.25. You do not get a lot of them. But I mean, they're really cute. Like, look at this. The unicorn, the rainbow, gold. It's just so pretty. I saw it. I'm like, that screams childhood to me. My sister used to have a picture in her room that was framed, and it had a Pegasus in it, and I wish we never got rid of that because, I mean, I'm pretty sure she would have loved to still have that. But these are the envelopes. So it comes with 3 envelopes. Look at how pretty that is. It's like a textured paper, so you can actually see like the weaving in the paper. And then it has these cute little stars. And then we have our little writing papers. But look at how, I mean, they're just so, I don't know. They're just so pretty. You see how that looks when you hit the light on it? Like, look at I just love the pastel look. And then they have the coloring like around this that matches the envelope. So pretty. Like something like this, I wouldn't want to glue in my junk journal. I would either do it as like a, a flip in, or I would add this to a pocket because I don't want to lose this and the texture, and I don't want to lose this for sure. So like gluing this down, I feel like it'd be pointless. I'd rather use a white envelope and use stamping or stenciling myself. But like when they come like this is something that you definitely don't want to like glue down. I mean, in my perspective, I guess. Look how cute that is. And how it's like bordered with a darker trim. I didn't even notice that when I first looked at it. But I love these. So these have to be one of my favorites in this haul. Like, is it gonna rain today? I don't know. I never know. It's always a surprise. All right, the last thing I'm going to share with you guys are these, and these are floral design sheets. It comes with 20 sheets. I think that there's 4 designs and you get 5 of each. That's what I'm thinking here. So here we have this very pretty vellum that has the flowers on it and the writing. What does it say? New and a better day. New and better day. So you can either cut these out or you can use this as a page or a pocket. I mean, you do what your heart desires, you know, that's what I always say. Okay, so then all of these are vellum, you guys. Beautiful. I thought that's what they were, and then I got confused and thought maybe I was wrong. So they have the purple one. Oh my gosh, I love these. And then they have, is that the same color? Yeah, that's the same one. Okay, hold on. So these are all the same ones. So there's 5. And then, so there has to be 5 of those. Haven't seen them yet. And then we have these. Oh, Salem's literally like snuggling his toy. I'm going to have to show you guys Salem. I haven't showed him for a while. So these are the yellow ones. If he doesn't get up, I'll be able to show you guys him. And then the last one, I feel like this is very confusing. I'm sorry. The last one is this one. Kind of like a pinky corally look. But I thought that these were really cool. I'm very excited that they are vellum because when I opened it, I saw the one and all of them were flipped over and it looked like paper with the print on it. So I'm happy to know that they are vellum. So you have 5 of each design. Now these aren't vellum. I'm saying they're vellum. They're more of like a plastic. You know what material they remind me of? Is what you use. Gosh, why can't I think of the name of them? It's what you use to like wrap Easter baskets with and stuff like that. It's kind of more like that material because it's not very thick. I mean, maybe it is vellum. It's acetate. I think it's a thinner, lighter acetate. Could be any one of those, you guys. I have no idea. There's my boy. His eyes are opening. See, he's on his toy. That's the toy I got him from Ross. It's underneath of his neck. He's sleepy. He's tired. Salem. Salem. My back just popped, you guys. I'm getting old. Hi. Look at his eye. He's like, Mom, why are you waking me up? Oh, he's so tired. He's a tired boy. He's trying to wake up, but he just can't. He's so sleepy. He played. He brought his toy in here after he played, and then he passed out. He's not going to wake up. His eyes are open. Salem. Salem. Salem, you look creepy. We don't want to scare our friends. Don't scare the friends, babe. Salem, what are you doing? What you doing? Oh, he's such a good boy. All right, you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate you all. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already and you liked hanging out with us today. Or just give me a like and leave me a comment. I always love to hear from you. All right, you guys. Be safe. Be blessed. Bye. Oh, Salem says goodbye too. He's just going to go back to bed. All right, you guys.